This is Lapis Lazuli, and I'm going to tell you some stories that many people did not know about. My name is Vanya. I teach about crystals here at Body, Mind, and Soul. Welcome. Did you know that if you want to learn about Lapis Lazuli, we need to go back so far in history? Did you learn about Gilgamesh in school? If not, maybe you're a nerd, as I am. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, we hear about Lapis Lazuli a lot. Let me give you a few examples. Gilgamesh, the king Gilgamesh, went to war, battle, wherever he went. When he came back as a big winner, Ishtar, who previously was Inanna in Mesopotamia, goddess of war and love and fertility, fell in love with him. She wanted him to ask her to be his wife. So she gave him many gifts, but a famous gift that the story talks about is a chariot made of lapis lazuli and the wheels of gold, which this necklace so reminds me of that. Well, the story goes that Gilgamesh really didn't like her because he learned that many lovers she had, they didn't really end well. So he rejected Ishtar. She got really mad, went to her parents in the sky and asked them to release this amazing beast, heavenly bull, to kill Gilgamesh. So this creature comes down, there's lots of mess, there's a battle, but Gilgamesh wins. He did have some help on the side. He won, and as a trophy, he took bull's horns that are made of lapis lazuli and put them on the walls in the Uruk in his palace. He also searched for lapis lazuli a lot because there was this belief that the God in heaven had a throne made of lapis or blue stone, or actually it was probably sapphire, but everybody at that time thought it was lapis. They mixed sapphire and lapis a lot because of the similarity in color. And at that time, we know they didn't really know about crystalline structure, atoms and molecules and all of that. So they relied on the color of the stone. And of course, after that time, we jump into what other ancient civilization, but Egypt. Egyptians were obsessed with lapis lazuli. They believed there's a big connection with sky gods who were descendants of Anunnaki. And we know that the old ancient Egyptians worked all their life to secure the safe passage in the afterlife because it was way more important. So they were searching for lapis or other powerful stones to make amulets that will secure safe passage for them. Of course, the big name that comes to mind is Cleopatra. She believed, same as Gilgamesh, that lapis, this amazing, amazing blue stone, is going to bring her eternal power and life. Maybe it even did, because we still talk about Cleopatra more than many, many other big rulers. She put a quarantine on the big mine in Afghanistan because that's where the lapis at that time came from. And she only wanted it for herself. She had the walls of her palace inlaid with lapis. She also had her people crush lapis to make powder for her eyes. She used it for her makeup. And of course, amulets to secure safe passage for herself. Then we can jump to Renaissance time. Artists also used lapis to crush into powder to make the pigment for the blue color. This is why in the Renaissance time there was not a lot of sky and water, because there was really not blue color until they discovered lapis, but it was not so inexpensive, so they used it sporadically. In 1600s, artists used pigment of the lapis for their painting. The most famous painting that you may know of is Virgin Mary, or Virgin Mary in Prayer, by Giovanni Battista, and her robe is in blue, in this amazing royal blue color. Thanks to lapis, we actually have the name of the color royal blue, which royalty across ages used it for their capes and for the important clothing elements. But there is another painting that most of you may know about because last year there was a movie about that. It is The Girl with a Pearl Earring. If you know the painting or if you've seen the movie, her veil, her headband is blue, and it was made with the powder of the lapis. It wasn't too difficult to make powder out of lapis because it is 5 to 6 on the Mohs scale, which is less than quartz. Believe me, if they try to crush sapphire, it would be a lot harder because sapphire is a corundum and it's 9 on the Mohs scale, and only diamond is harder than that. With all of these stories with lapis lazuli that date all the way back to 6th and 7th century BC, in Afghanistan caves, we can find carvings with blue colors. In India, murals that have blue color, that's from lapis. Amazing stories of this powerful crystal. And the meaning, then the name of the crystal simply means blue stone. It's a combination of Greek and Persian words, lapis lazuli. These days, lapis lazuli is used for third eye chakra, to open your third eye chakra, to really increase your intuition. But it's also amazing to wear as jewelry. I have these bracelets, this beautiful, beautiful necklace. As a jewelry, you wear it to bring you confidence, and we can say power, but when I say power, I do not mean power over others or anything. It's inner power for yourself. Lapis has different minerals in it. Lazurite is what really makes this amazing blue color. The amount of azurite is going to actually show in the amount of the blue color, but there are others. You can see pyrite, sodalite, this amazing dream stone, peaceful stone, sodalite, mica, and often diopside. Those are minerals that you can find in lapis lazuli. So I bet you're gonna look at lapis lazuli with different eyes now. Thank you.